Hello YouTube and welcome to my awesome Blackness channel, or ABC for short. My name is Mighty, and on this platform, I'm going to explore the awesomeness of our black people. That's right, whether you're big or small, celebrity or civilian, anywhere in the world, if you're awesome, you're featured here. And for this video, my subject is going to be Nipsey Hussle. Now, to keep it 100, I had no intention of making a video on him. And, in a lot of ways, this feels to me not only like pandering, but hedging on some yet-to-be discovered hypocrisy I might get called on in the near future by those who feel inclined. Additionally, if I want to keep it 1,000, I have no interest in the music of the current era. Yeah, I tapped out just before Cash Money decided to take over for the 99 into 2000, which can probably give you a guess on how old I am. So to me, everything sounds the same. Yep, I'm officially one of them. Having said all that, I combat those feelings with the reasons why I felt it necessary to profile this young man who was undoubtedly cut down in his prime. Firstly, and this is notwithstanding the kind of music he may have made, Nipsey was making good on a second chance. And that hits close to home for me. Yes, much like him, I have a brother that was into the gang life, and after taking what we'll politely refer to as an iron vacation, he transformed into a hard-working, law-abiding family man and has plans on becoming a youth counselor / activist, entrepreneur, and entertainer. So in that sense, I see Nipsey as my brother. Secondly, and this is probably what sealed it for me, on Instagram, my side dish, sorry babe, Angela Ride posted this image. It's a diagram showing the wealth impact that he had on his community. And as you can see, this is not a negative image of perpetuating drugs, violence, and gang culture, but of, among other things, empowerment and financial independence. So with that, let's begin. Ermias Joseph Ashkedum. And if you don't believe I pronounced it correctly, go ask his mama.
Ermias Joseph Ashkedum.
He was born on the 15th of August 1985 to Angelique Smith, an African-American woman, and Dawith, an Eritrean immigrant, in the Crenshaw neighborhood of South Los Angeles, along with his brother, Samil, and his sister Samantha. Nipsey attended Hamilton High School in the nearby Castle Heights neighborhood, but dropped out before graduating. At the age of 14, Nipsey left home and joined the local Rolling 60s neighborhood Crips, a subgroup of the larger Crips gang, primarily based in his home neighborhood of Crenshaw. His stage name, a play on the name of comedian Nipsey Hussle, originated as a nickname given to him by a childhood friend. At the age of 19, Nipsey's father took him and his brother Samil on a trip to East Africa for 3 months in 2004. Nipsey credited the trip in inspiring him to become a community activist with an entrepreneurial spirit. I'll leave Hussle's discography and filmography for you to seek out on your own, only to say that he successfully navigated the complex world of the entertainment industry so that he could focus on giving solutions and inspiration to young black men like himself. In October 2016, Steve Carlos, the head of the Marathon Agency, founded with business partners Karen Civil and George Pienche, revealed to Billboard that Nipsey had invested like over 6 figures in the company and described him as kind of our silent partner. On June 17, 2017, Nipsey inaugurated the Marathon Clothing Store, which he founded along with partners Carlos, Civil, and his brother Samil. Hussle and actress Lauren London, aka Nunu, began dating in 2013. They had a child together. Born on the 31st of August 2016, he remained very involved in South Los Angeles with his business, charitable activities, and the homes of family and friends. He spoke openly about his experiences with gang culture, denouncing gun violence through his music, influence and community work, even going as far as to contact officials from the LAPD to arrange a meeting with him and Rock Nation about what they can do to help prevent gang violence in South Los Angeles. The meeting had been scheduled to take place on the 1st of April 2019, but Hussle was murdered the day before. According to Los Angeles Police Commissioner Steve Sorbo, the meeting will still take place at a future date in Hussle's honor. What makes him awesome is apparent. Instead of basing his image solely on perpetuating stereotypes that should probably be put to rest ASAP, Nipsey was starting to become more than what appears to be celebrated in our community, into one that we're just beginning to wholly embrace. I only wish that he chose another route from the beginning, but then that begs the question of him being the product of his environment. Granted, it took him going through the muck and mire of a certain life to get to that point of redemption, but it appears that his path was deviating from the inevitable end to such a life. Additionally, he is no different than one of the most notable figures in Christianity, Paul, who too had a murky history. As is the point in anyone's life, you may not be able to change your past, which is done and over with, but what is done with the fleeting present and uncertain future is what is important, so make it count. And in Nipsey's case, he wasn't nearly where he wanted to be, but he was certainly getting close. It's just too bad that his life was cut short, allegedly by one of our own. Let that sink in. Okay, so thanks for watching. No, your eyes do not deceive you. This was a special edition of ABC, rolled out much like the good silverware on a special occasion, and not in any way because my sister encouraged me to do it. But really, there was a constellation of events that aligned, compelling me to put this together, and in record time no less, so I hope you enjoy. Speaking of time, another reason why I started this channel was because I too felt that I needed to take advantage of however much time I had to make an impact on our community, and I came to the realization that I didn't have to be as big or profound as Nipsey, but it had to be something. And what better way to do so than spreading the awesomeness of our black people, which is why we need to spread this message far and wide. So for the small but growing number of followers at the making and broadcast of this video, if you like what you've seen and want more, be sure to like and share. Get more people to like, share, subscribe, and click that notification bell so you know when I drop another nugget. And until then, stay awesome.